Hey everybody. So it is February 23rd, 2023. It's actually late at night / early in the morning. It's 12:53 a.m. and it is 70 degrees outside. No guys, I didn't say April 23rd, 2023. No, I didn't say July 23rd, 2023. I said February 23rd, 2023. Yeah, it is 70 degrees outside. It is extremely warm for this time of year. I mean extremely warm. Right now, we should be having temperatures probably in the 30s or 40s at about this time of day. Considering our average low is about 36 degrees, 35, 36 degrees. But no, it's 70 degrees. This is crazy, guys. So here it is, February 23rd. Wearing a t-shirt, was actually a dress shirt. And I'm wearing jeans, but this is actually good shorts weather, to be honest with you. So we'll step outside for a minute here. Tell you what, guys, this is just crazy. I mean, if it weren't for looking at the trees and hardly seeing anything on the trees, you wouldn't think it's wintertime right now. Because, I mean, it simply does not look wintertime. Or it doesn't feel wintertime, rather. Tell you what, it's peaceful out here. Got a nice little breeze. This is crazy, guys. We are still in February, yet it's so warm. We are set to break 4 records tomorrow. Or today, rather, since it is the 23rd. It is almost 1 a.m. We are set to break the daily record high, the daily warm record low, which were previously set in 2018. We are also set to break the all-time record high and warm record low for the month of February. So 4 records are set to be broken with this record heat that we're having. Yet there's other parts of the United States right now, like Wisconsin, where they're getting snow. Up to 2 feet of it, I've heard. Not here. This has been a snowless winter here. Now, there is a slight chance that back in late December we might have had a few flurries when we had the extreme cold. But other than that, nah, no snow. Just a ton of rain. I think now we picked up close to, since the beginning of December, we're probably closer to the beginning of, we'll say the beginning of meteorological winter, which is December 1st. We have picked up close to 2 feet of rain. December was colder than the rest of this winter. 2018 is actually really similar. Let's get this focus back in here. So 2018 was actually very similar. In 2018, right after Christmas and the first couple weeks of January, well, after Christmas 2017 going into 2018, we had a pretty significant cold wave come through. Had single digits. And then in February, of course, we had the record heat. So this winter has been more or less a replay of 2018. I can't remember for sure how wet the winter of 2017-2018 was. But I do recall there not being hardly any snow that winter. We didn't get our next snow, our next good snow, that came in December of 2018. This is crazy, guys. I'm outside in a t-shirt at 1 a.m. February 23rd, enjoying this 70-degree weather. Yeah, if it doesn't cool down much tonight, we're gonna definitely set a record warm low. So 70 degrees right now, guys. That's about our average high for the probably first or second week of April. Yeah, so right now the temperature outside is what we will be experiencing for a high in early April. I'm telling you guys, this is just crazy. So we're already getting trees budding out, and the thing is, we are very well subject to have another freeze. We probably will have another freeze because we still have the month of March to go through, and on average our last freeze is usually in sometimes as late as mid-April. So the fact that it's so warm right now and confusing our plants and trees, it's going to be disastrous for farmers, particularly those who grow peaches, and I think strawberries and stuff like that. I think they'll be affected from this. Yeah, guys, it's so crazy. And again, we had in December, we had single digits on the morning of Christmas Eve. Yet now, at 1 a.m. on a February morning, 70 degrees. Unfreaking real. Oh, and not to mention a snowless winter. I know when you hear me say, man, I wish we get some snow. Particularly, I know y'all up in the north are like, who wants snow? But down here, it's really, I mean, it's not something we get every day. It's not something we get every month during the winter. Some winters, like last winter, we might get 3 weeks of back-to-back winter storms. Or, this winter, we get absolutely nothing. So this winter has been the case of Mother Nature being all cute and springy after nearly trying to kill us or freeze us to death. Pretty much. And I ain't got my flashlight with me, but something funny I should point out. I don't think I'll be able to pick it up on camera, but just hear me out. Walk into the backyard for a second. On the back of the house, I still have a water spigot protector. Protects it from freezing weather. Still have it on the back of the house. Had that there because, well, it got so dang cold back in December. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So yeah, guys, I think this is how we're going to enter winter. And it's funny, I think the groundhog predicted 6 more weeks of winter. Yeah. Well, depending on where you are, will determine whether that holds true or not. Down here, yeah, that's definitely not holding up. Spring is already basically here in a way. So yeah, Crazy stuff. Okay, everybody, so now it's the 26th of February, and I just want to go ahead and do a follow-up and wrap-up on the previous video clip from the 23rd. So, on the 23rd, we did not actually break all 4 records, but we did break 3 out of 4 records. We broke the daily record high, we broke the daily warm record low, and we also broke the monthly all-time warm record low for February. So I think our low temperature was like 66 degrees, and our high was about 80 degrees, at least here. The records, which are for Charlotte, are a little different, and those were the ones that we actually broke. But I just want to show you guys, even though it's February, spring is already like in full gear when you look at the trees and everything. I got several Bradford pear trees that are well into blooming and are getting ready to bud out their leaves. I can see some green on them. So yeah, the Bradford pears are blooming, and you can see lots of blooming going on in the grass. It looks like spring for sure, but we're not finished with winter just yet. It's actually a bit cooler today. It feels more like February today. Temperatures are around the upper 50s to 60. It was actually chilly enough last night that I fired up the wood stove for the first time in nearly a week. So yeah, not exactly done with winter just yet, but it's crazy just how warm it has been, and we're supposed to get some more warm temperatures. So the thing is, even though it's been warm, it's still technically not growing season as of yet, because we still have nearly 100% chance of there being another freeze, and that chance drops to about 50% by the end of next month. So yeah, it's definitely not time to like plant the garden or anything like that just yet, but it's crazy, guys. And I'll tell you what's funny, my parents are burning a fire right now in their wood stove. Their wood stove burns pretty dirty. It's not an EPA certified stove with reburn built in. I don't have a fire going in mine right now, but a lot of times when you have a fire going, you don't hardly see any smoke coming from, because it's actually an EPA certified insert that has reburn built into it. Anyways, guys, crazy warm month that we've had, and that's what I was talking about in the previous clip. Still have a cover over my spigot because of how cold it got back in December. So anyways, hope y'all enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.